In the vastness of space, there are places so extreme, so mysterious, that even the laws of nature seem to vanish. And in one of these places, at the edge of the universe's most feared giants, scientists have just made a discovery that changes everything. This isn't science fiction. It's real. A revelation that's echoing across the scientific world and shaking the foundations of what we thought we knew about space, time, and gravity. At the heart of the discovery is one of the most terrifying objects in the universe, a black hole. These cosmic monsters don't just destroy, they consume. They devour stars, planets, light, and even time itself. Once something crosses the invisible line called the event horizon, it's gone forever. Not even a beam of light, moving at 300,000 kilometers per second, can escape. Or so we thought. But now, something unexpected, something almost unbelievable, has emerged from the darkness. The birth of a black hole. From light to darkness, black holes begin their lives in violent death. They are born when massive stars, much larger than our Sun, burn through their fuel and collapse under their own weight. This final collapse triggers a supernova, a brilliant explosion that lights up the galaxy. What's left behind is the star's core. And if that core is heavy enough, it doesn't just shrink, it vanishes into itself, forming a black hole. This core becomes a region of infinite density known as a singularity, surrounded by the event horizon. Space and time become so warped that the fabric of the universe stretches beyond recognition. No known physics can describe what lies within. It's the edge of our understanding. Einstein predicted these objects over a century ago. His theory of general relativity revealed how gravity is not just a force, but a bending of spacetime. Imagine placing a heavy ball on a stretched rubber sheet, that's how gravity curves the space around mass. Now imagine replacing the ball with something infinitely heavy and small, that's a black hole. A pit in the universe from which nothing can climb out. A distant galaxy. And a flicker of light. Fast forward to today. In a galaxy over 800 million light-years away, astronomers pointed their telescopes toward a massive black hole at its center. What they saw defied every expectation. This wasn't just any black hole, it was a supermassive black hole, millions of times the mass of our Sun. Around it swirled an enormous accretion disk, a ring of gas and dust spinning at incredible speeds, heating up to millions of degrees. As the material fell inward, it lit up in X-rays, creating a glowing halo called a corona. But then, something astonishing happened. Bright X-ray flares erupted near the event horizon. And some of those flares came back. Yes, light, something thought to be unable to escape a black hole, was seen bouncing back. These flashes weren't new explosions. They were echoes, reflections of light that curved around the black hole and emerged again. It was the first time in human history that we've seen light escape from near. How was this even possible? Two powerful space telescopes made this moment possible. The European Space Agency's XMM-Newton and NASA's NuSTAR. They observed the same black hole for days, recording bursts of X-ray radiation with incredible precision. At first, it seemed normal, powerful blasts of energy as gas spiraled into the void. But then, something strange happened. Some of the flares appeared later than expected. Their energy shifted. They didn't match the usual pattern. That's when researchers realized, they were seeing light that had been bent by gravity. These were not new flares, but echoes of earlier ones, delayed and distorted as they followed twisted paths around the black hole. Einstein once predicted that light would curve around massive objects due to gravitational bending. But to see this actually happen so close to a black hole, it was something no one had ever witnessed directly before. The area around the black hole became like a cosmic hall of mirrors, but instead of glass, it was made of warped space and time. Magnetic monsters and twisted space, but that wasn't the only surprise. These observations also revealed the true power of the black hole's magnetic fields. Scientists found that they are far more intense and complex than expected. These magnetic fields twist and swirl like cosmic tornadoes, guiding particles into jets that shoot across galaxies at nearly the speed of light. The light echoes gave researchers a kind of map, a way to study how matter and energy behave near a black hole. It was like watching a storm from inside the eye of the hurricane. And surviving to tell the story. Why this matters: a step toward the theory of everything. Black holes are no longer just destroyers of matter, they've become laboratories for understanding reality itself. What happens near a black hole might help us understand how the universe was born. Some even believe that by studying the singularity at the heart of a black hole, we can find clues to a unified theory of physics, a way to merge quantum mechanics with general relativity. This could be the same physics that governed the Big Bang, the very beginning of time and space. And it all starts with the light that danced near a black hole, reflected in ways we never thought possible. From fear to wonder for decades, black holes were seen as cosmic executioners, silent, invisible, and deadly. But now, they are being reimagined as gateways, places where the known ends and the unknown begins. We've learned that even in the darkest places, light can find a way out. That even the most extreme environments can teach us about the universe and about ourselves. This isn't just a scientific achievement, it's a human one. A story of curiosity, persistence, and wonder. A reminder that we are still explorers at heart, reaching for answers in the great cosmic ocean. Thanks to these discoveries, we stand at the edge of understanding some of the deepest mysteries of existence. And one day, perhaps, we'll cross that event horizon, not just